Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, man accused of causing serious crash in Guilford indicted. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
January of 2017, Brent Stranger, his girlfriend Sarah Kunst, and their two young children, Ariana and Aiden, were driving home after a night of shopping when all of a sudden,
I looked up and the van was in our lane coming at us, and Brent tried avoiding him, and we were halfway in the breakdown lane when the guy hit us.
Police say the other driver, James Willingham, had drugs in his system.
According to the indictment, it was amphetamines, methamphetamines, and marijuana.
It hit headlight to headlight right on the driver's side where my daughter was sitting behind Brent, so they got the brunt of the injuries.
A brain injury put Ariana in a coma for 2 weeks.
And she had to learn how to walk again, eat again.
Amazingly, she has recovered, but Brent, who suffered a brain injury of his own, spent 51 days in a coma. He is currently at Spalding Rehab in Boston. He can't walk or talk. His mom, Lisa, visits daily.
He lives for his children, and I think that is the pretty good basis of his fight.
And as Brent fights through his long recovery, his family says they will fight to make sure justice is served.
This is not going to change anything for our family, but it's most certainly going to be my mission to see that the appropriate punishment is there, and I could, in my mind, save the lives of a lot of people.
And if you'd like to contribute to Brent's recovery fund, you can head over to our website to find out how. As for Willingham, he is expected to be arraigned in the next coming weeks. In Guilford, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Deadly shooting in Lowell under investigation. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
Coming in slowly this morning. This is O'Connell Street, and you can see it still is a crime scene 5 hours later. The street is blocked off. We have some video from overnight to show you. You can actually see in this video that one of the windows of an SUV was shot out. There were actually two in that SUV shot out, and it was towed away just about a half hour ago here from the scene. We have not been able to find out exactly what happened here. We do know there are two shooting victims that happened at 4 o'clock in the morning. And you guys just mentioned that this is a very quiet area, and that is something that we heard from a few different neighbors. They described that this being the first type of thing to happen in this area at all.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we will keep you updated on this story as we get more details and things. Annual snowmobile ride fundraiser for crystal fibrosis. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Let these both support the immune system?
Too many choices? Well, along with digestive health, Flora Store provides an extra layer of immune support.
Really?
Unlike many other probiotics, Flora Store stimulates the production of IgA.
IgA?
Oh, IgA is a protein that promotes health and defense against infection.
All right. I'll try it.
Woo! See you later, ladies. Be biotic with Floristore.
Of snowmobilers gathering in Rangeley today to take part in the annual world record snowmobile ride. Now the point is to get as many snowmobilers to go on a 29-mile ride while at the same time raising money for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation of Northern New England. Organizers happy to support such a good cause.
It's a wonderful feeling. It not only helps cystic fibrosis and the cause in trying to find a cure for this terrible disease, but it also highlights Rangeley and the Aquasic areas.
This is WMTW's 5th year participating in the event, which Channel 8 is a proud sponsor of. And there you see it, our own Steve Minnick, who was today's MC.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Looks like a good event there. School walkouts, sit-ins planned after Florida shooting. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
What's so natural in Splenda Natural Stevia Sweetener? Everything. We start with stevia leaves and extract only the sweetest parts. So unlike other stevia sweeteners, Splenda Naturals has no bitter aftertaste. Just 100% natural sweetness for the best tasting stevia. Now that's sweet.
Now there in Parkland and across the country, more tributes to the lives lost in the attack, honoring the 14 students who died and the 3 adults who gave their own lives trying to protect them. But for some, the shocking and mourning is turning into outrage. Students leading the way, calling for change. ABC's Victor Okendo is in Parkland again for us tonight.
Young survivors of that shooting rampage,
our innocence has been taken from us.
One by one, sounding the call for gun control.
We know that they're claiming that there are mental health issues, and I am not a psychologist, but we need to pay attention to the fact that this isn't just a mental health issue. He wouldn't have harmed that many students with a knife.
Hundreds gathering at a rally not far from where the massacre unfolded.
If all our government and president can do is send thoughts and prayers, then it's time for victims to be the change that we need to see.
This as President Trump visited the community overnight.
What a great job you've done, and we appreciate it very much.
Speaking with the sheriff and first responders and meeting with victims at a local hospital. Today, the president tweeting, "Melania and I met such incredible people last night. We will never forget them." As lawmakers are being asked, where does the nation go from here? Florida Senator Marco Rubio without an exact answer.
And just because I don't have an easy answer at my fingertips doesn't mean we shouldn't try to find a real answer.
His colleague Senator Bill Nelson looking to the White House with a direct message for the president tonight.
Mr. President, listen to the students, listen to the kids. This is what is aching in their heart, and they want action.
Those students, now activists, demanding change, hoping their calls for action will prevent another mass shooting.
Every victim deserves this and more. Like, they will never be able to defend themselves again, and I think that we have to do every single thing in our power to try and give them even like a sliver of justice.
Those students demanding action, and Victor joins us now from that growing memorial for the victims in Parkland, Florida. Victor, it's still very early in the process, but some are proposing some significant changes to help this community heal. Tom, so many of the students I've spoken with have said the same thing. They're just not sure how they're going to be able to go back to school. But there is one thing that's being discussed that could help with the healing process, and that's tearing down the building where most of the carnage took place and replacing it with a memorial for the victims.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back later on today for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.